afternoon, or good evening, depending on when this video finds you. Coming into seated, easy meditation pose, left foot in front of your hips, right foot in front of your left foot. Let's bring our hands right down onto our knees. Pointer finger and thumbs come to touch each other. Palms facing up towards the universe to receive an increase of energy flow throughout our body. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose, rolling our shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, rolling your shoulders back so they come to hug each other, cleansing breath. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Shanti, 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 sending peace throughout your body. Peace, peace, peace. Bringing your palms to heart center, bowing your forehead down. Namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Let's go ahead and bring our palms to the front of our yoga mat, coming into tabletop position. Shoulders are in, wrists right below our shoulders, knees right below our hips. Inhale, belly button to the yoga mat, gaze looks up, cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest, arching the spine, cat pose. Leaning a little bit forward here, and then going back. Inhale, belly button to the yoga mat, and then chin to the ceiling. Exhale, arching the spine, leaning a little bit forward here, integrating just a little bit of a flow. Inhale, coming up, cow pose. Leaning back just a little bit. Exhale, leaning forward just a little bit. Chin to chest. Inhale, coming up. Leaning forward. Exhale, coming into an extended child's pose. Big toes come to touch each other. Knees to the outer edges of your yoga mat. Palms in front of you. Extended child's pose. Forehead to the yoga mat. Walking your palms down inch by inch, starting to come back. So walking your palms closer to your body, bringing your knees in front of you, crossing your ankles and bringing your seat to sit in front of you, extending your legs out and coming into windshield wiper. Extending your legs out, and then let's go ahead and bend our left leg and extending that right leg out in front of you. Left foot comes to the inside of our right thigh. Knee is onto the yoga mat. Engaging your right leg, engaging that left leg, engaging your right foot. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, leaning forward with your belly button. And when we can't reach with our belly button anymore, wrapping our palms around our feet, or reaching for our shin or our thigh, and then releasing the forehead down. Inch by inch, starting to come back up, and then we'll switch sides. Left foot out in front of you, right leg bent, and then the right foot on the inside of that left thigh, engaging your left leg, engaging your right leg, engaging that left foot. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, leaning forward with your belly button first. When your belly button can't reach anymore, extending with your palms to wrap around your left foot or onto your shin, releasing your forehead. inch by inch, starting to come back up, and then extending your legs out in front of you, massaging out your legs here, sending energy, vibrations throughout your legs here, increasing that energy and blood flow in our legs. Palms to the sides of your body, fingertips pointed to the front of your yoga mat. Engaging your legs here, engaging your feet here. Fingertips are right where your hips are. So they're just a little slightly behind you, not too much. And then inhale, lifting your belly button up, coming into reverse plank, gaze looks up. Keeping that core strong, toes pointed. Exhale, releasing the hips here. Inhale, doing that again, sending energy throughout that body, strong core. Reverse plank. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Reverse plank. Exhale, release. Let's go ahead and come onto our back, coming into happy baby. Peace fingers wrap around your big toes. Elbows to the insides of your knees, rocking from left to right, happy baby. Placing your feet right onto your yoga mat, right below your seat, keeping your feet about hip distance apart from one another. Bringing your palms so that they come to the sides of your body. And then we'll inhale, lifting up that belly button, coming into bridge pose. If you would like, maybe walk your shoulders together, palms interlock right underneath of you. Strong bridge pose, keeping your knees so they're hip distance apart. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Placing your palms onto your yoga mat, giving yourself a big hug, rocking from left to right, massaging out your spine and lower back. Bringing your feet onto your yoga mat, gently coming up, using your core, strong core. And then we'll strengthen that core here. So keep bringing your legs up. If you need a little bit more support here, palms are welcome onto the yoga mat. And then just bringing your legs up into a 90-degree angle, keeping your legs and your feet engaged here, coming into boat pose. If you would like and you're ready, maybe your arms come to the side, strong core here, coming into that boat pose. And if you would like, maybe straightening out your legs here, coming into full boat pose. Exhale, release. Again, let's go ahead and place our palms to the sides of the body, windshield wiper, your knees from left to right, massaging out that lower back. Bringing your feet out to the front of your yoga mat, bringing your palms in the front of you. And then we'll come up, bringing your hips up, coming into halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale in. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come back up, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose, fierce pose. Gaze to your fingertips, palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then Tadasana, mountain pose. Shaking it off, sending vibration energy throughout your body, positive high-rise energy. Let's increase our energy flow, raise our vibration. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, forward bend. Releasing any tension in that neck now. As we become the best version of ourselves, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, placing your palms onto your yoga mat, stepping, hopping, or jumping to the back of your yoga mat. Just coming into plank pose. Shoulders on top of your wrists. Taking a deep inhale in. Strong core. Exhale out. And just bringing your hips, bringing your heels. One heel to the yoga mat and then the other one. Massaging out your calves. Inhale, plank pose, shoulders on top of your wrist. Exhale, chaturanga. Modified is okay if you need to put your knees down. Inhale, top of your toes, upward facing dog, opening up heart center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walking out your dog here, lifting up one heel and then the other. Gaze to your belly button, opening up those shoulders. Bringing your left foot to center, right leg comes up, inhale in, three-legged dog. Exhale, stacking your hips, right hip on top of your left hip. Inhale, straightening out that right leg, and then sweeping that right leg out in front of you. Coming into high lunge, arms come up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, framing that right leg. Inhale, opening up heart center, leaning forward. Exhale, stepping back with your right leg. Coming into downward facing dog. Walking out your dog here, lifting up one heel and then the other. Right leg to center this time as we do the other side. Inhale, lifting up that left leg, three-legged dog. Stacking your hips, exhale out. Left hip on top of your right hip. Inhale, straightening out that left leg. And then exhale, stepping forward with your left leg. Arms come up, high lunge on the left side of your body. Gaze to your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center, framing that left foot. Leaning forward, deep inhale in. Exhale, stepping forward with that right leg out in front of you. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward bend. Feeling the energy in your body. Walking your feet out so they come about hip distance apart from one another. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, right palm in front of you, in center. And then inhale, left arm comes up, coming into a little bit of a twist. If you would like to come into a little bit of a bound here, maybe your left palm reaches behind you and left palm interlocks, grabbing onto the inside of your right hip here. Gently starting to come back out of that. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, switching sides. Left palm down onto the yoga mat, in center, in front. Inhale, arm comes up, right arm comes up. Gaze to your right fingertips. And if you would like to come into a bound, maybe the right palm comes to the inside of that left thigh here. Inhale, halfway up, gently coming out of that. Exhale, forward bend, ragdoll. Inhale, vertebrae, starting to come back out of that. Utkatasana chair pose. Knees are not touching with one another. We're about hip distance apart from one another. Exhale, hands to heart center. Tadasana mountain pose. Standing tall and strong, just like a mountain. Let's go ahead and hop and bring our feet so that they come to touch one another again. Lifting up your 10 toes, or all of your toes. and placing your toes down one by one, grounding your feet into your yoga mat. Finding something in front of you that's in stillness that you can focus on. I'm going to back up so I have a little bit more room. So finding that thing in front of you that's in stillness. Starting to put your weight onto your left leg. Keeping that left leg engaged. Right leg comes up into a 90-degree angle. Once you feel balanced here, bringing your peace fingers to wrap around your big toe on your left leg and extending out with that right leg out in front of you. Coming into a hand to foot pose. And if you feel ready, and if you would like to try this out, extending out with that left arm. And maybe your gaze looks to your left fingertips. And then gently starting to release. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, forward bend, straightening out those legs. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come back up, switching sides. Lifting up your 10 toes, or all of your toes, placing your toes down one by one. Keeping that right leg or right foot engaged and in one with that yoga mat, finding that thing in front of you that's in stillness. Once you feel balanced here, keeping that right leg engaged, lifting up that left leg, 90-degree angle. And then once you feel ready here, peace fingers wrap around your left big toe. And then extending out with that leg in front of you, left leg. And then if you would like, trying it out on this side, right arm comes back. Gently starting to release. Coming to the front of your yoga mat. And let's go ahead and inhale. Urdhva Hastasana, upward salutes. Back bend, belly button forward, exhale. Point your fingers, reach behind you. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms onto your yoga mat, stepping back. And inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga, modified is okay. Inhale, top of the toes, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze to your belly button. Looking forward, coming back to plank pose, strong core here. Bringing your right palm to center. And then starting to come to the right side of your right foot here. Left foot on top of your right foot. And then reverse or side plank here. Left arm comes up. Strong core. And then we'll switch sides. So left foot on the yoga mat, right foot on top. Right arm comes up. Plank, side plank. And then placing your right palm onto your yoga mat. And let's come back into downward facing dog. Placing your knees onto your yoga mat. Coming back to tabletop position. Inhale, coming up. Cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale up, exhale cat. Inhale up, exhale cat. Crossing your ankles, bringing your seat to sit behind you, extending out with your legs in front of you. Keeping your legs engaged and your feet engaged in a 90-degree angle. Inhale, arms behind you, arms above you. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bringing your palms to reach behind you, palms interlock with one another, straightening out your spine, holding your shoulders back. Inhale, palms extend out, opening up heart center, gaze looks up. Exhale, looking forward, palms out in front of you, gently starting to come onto your back here. And then coming into happy baby, massaging out your spine and lower back here. And then extending out with your legs to the bottom of your yoga mat, arms above your head. Deep stretch here as if somebody were pulling onto your feet, pulling onto your hands. Exhale, big hug. And then making any last movements that you would like to make. And then coming into Shavasana, laying down pose. Palms to the outer edges of your yoga mat. Big feet to the outer edges of your yoga mat. Releasing tension in your eyebrows, in your jaw, in your tongue, shoulders, palms, and feet. Releasing tension in the belly. Every inhale, receiving that higher vibration energy, feeling amazing. Exhale out, releasing anything that no longer belongs there. Allow your body this peace and quietness. Repeating to yourself in your head, everything is unfolding perfectly for me right now. With your eyes still closed, gently starting to roll over to the right side of your body, giving yourself a big hug. Thanking your body for bringing you through your practice, and anything else you'd like to take a moment of gratitude for. And with your eyes still closed, gently starting to come up into seated, easy meditation pose. Straightening out your spine, holding your shoulders back. Taking a deep inhale in. Bringing your palms together, bowing your forehead down. Namaste. The light within you sees the light within you. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you again soon.